Hello everyone and welcome to COM 350 Catch Up After Spring Break. There are a couple of things that I have reconsidered over the spring break, a lot of them based on some questions you all have had about how the rest of the semester is going to play out in a way that makes sense based on some of the troubling issues we had with books and videos and such early on. And so here is what is happening. I had told a couple of you, I don't think many of you, but I told a couple of you that I'd be putting up an extra credit quiz over spring break and that you could take that and hopefully use that for your test, which was supposed to start today. Unfortunately, I was informed last week by some higher ups that we're not allowed to do anything during a spring break, even if it's not required, because everyone has to have the same opportunity. And I understand that some of you may have gone away on vacation for spring break or just like did what I did, which was turn off my email and just be done with it. For spring break, there's a couple of things you guys might have done that would have made it impossible for you to take that extra credit quiz. So here are some things that we're going to do, and I hope that this sort of eases your mind and makes things a little bit easier. The first thing I'm going to do is going to provide you with a video explanation of paper 2 so that you're able to understand exactly how to write it. I will be giving you an outline for it. I will be providing you with sample papers. I may have put these up already. I'm not positive, but I'm going to double check and make sure that they're there and available for you. The second thing I'm going to do is tell you that the test is going to begin on Wednesday of this week and will go from Wednesday until the following Wednesday. The reason for that is because I am going to cut down your tests from 3 tests at 100 points each to 2 tests at 150 points each. The thing I want you to remember is that this is an open book, open note, open lecture, open whatever exam, and you have a week to take it. Now you only get 1 try at it, but you have a week to take it. So, you know, if you open that thing up on the first day, on Wednesday, and look at the exam and then study for 3 days or whatever it is that you do when you have an open book exam. I never took one, so I don't know what that's like. But and do whatever you're going to do for the next 5-6 days and then submit it. You can do that. The only thing you don't want to do is submit the exam. As long as you avoid submitting the exam, Xing out all of those things, you'll be fine. The next thing that I am going to do is tell you that I will give you a quiz for extra credit that is available to you from tonight until Wednesday when I post the exam. So you can count on it being there for about 48 hours because the exam will go up on Wednesday evening. So you can count on it for about 48 hours. Go in there, do it if you want to do it, get some points if you want to get some points, but it's not required. The goal of that quiz is to just help you, not with points, you don't really need those, but more importantly to understand what the format of the exam will look like, okay? So I'm going to put up that quiz. I'm going to put it up today. It is approximately 4 o'clock, not quite. And it'll be up by 6 and ready to go for you guys to take that. And then your exam will start on Wednesday at 6 p.m. And when I say start, that means it will be open and available to you for a whole week. Now, hopefully this helps. I usually do the whole week thing anyway, but with all of the book trouble and video trouble that we had in the beginning of the semester, I am also feeling the crunch if we try to squeeze 3 exams in between now and finals week. So we will only have 1 during the school year, regular semester, and 1 during finals week. Okay, and again, that will be one you have a week for as well. It will be open book, open note, open whatever. The only thing I'm going to tell you about these exams is if you Google an answer, don't look at the book reading, don't look at what I put in the lectures, don't look at your notes, don't look at anything like that, you will not do well. And the reason for that is that some people on Google just write answers to questions. There's some people out there who believe that they are, from the university of the streets who can talk about Plato or Aristotle or anything like that and know what they're doing, and perhaps they do in part at least, but you don't know that you're getting the correct answer. So always count on your text, on me, on the lectures. Try to get it there first. There should not be a question on this exam that you have to Google for. In addition, this exam is written new every year. I'm just going to write it today, honestly. So it won't be anywhere that you can find it online. Okay? So just trust the process. It's an open note, open book, open lecture test. That should make it easier for you. If you've been reading, if you've been watching the lectures, if you understand the timeline that we're going through, you'll be fine and you'll do well. All right. My goal here is to get everybody A's who wants A's. My goal here is not to trick you. Okay. So to those of you who sort of obsess over these things, if you get a question, don't overthink it. The answer that you have in front of you is going to be the right answer. All right, everybody. So that's how we're going to catch up with that. I am going to go post that quiz. I am going to post anything that I feel is not up there for the second paper. I've got to double check my the Blackboard site for any paper ones that have been submitted, and I want to get those graded this week because, to be honest with you, I did close my computer last week and said, it's spring break, I'm done. I'm going to go play with some cats. That was essentially what I did. So other than restructuring this course for the rest of the semester, I'm hoping that this will make everybody feel better, that it will take the pain of the rush and of the problems we had in the beginning of the semester and solve those for us. That's my plan. All right, everybody, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to text, feel free to email. I did open my email today. I'm hoping that I catch everybody's email up by tomorrow. If I don't, please let me know. And also on Blackboard, if you have any questions that I can answer about any of the material, please. There's no stupid questions when it comes to this stuff. It's not the easiest stuff in the world to read. I'm trying to make it a little easier on us, and unfortunately, I ended up making it harder. So let me fix that, rectify that, and I will be giving you all a lecture for you to fall back on very, very soon in the next couple of days. But I don't want to give you too much more before the exam because I want you to focus on the exam. The exam will cover up through, I believe, at this point, we can safely go to De Pizan, up through Christine De Pizan. So we will do that. And then when we do the second half of the semester test at the final exam, we'll go from the more modern period into the end of our reading, which will, I believe, end somewhere in the early 90s or late 80s. So, all right, look forward to that. I look forward to hearing from you. Hopefully this allays some of your fears, and I will talk to you all soon. Hope you had a stellar spring break.